These families have fled a conflict that has no front lines. The military is fighting supporters of the opposition in often remote pockets of bush. Many of these refugees allege the army is committing abuses.
We started hiding in the bush from the soldiers last June. One of my friends was killed, and last week other friends tried to get to Gorongosa, but they were intercepted by soldiers. One got away, but he saw the other being shot.
The refugee camp is on a ridge less than a kilometre inside Malawi. At first, their government denied they were refugees, but now they number about 10,000.
My area was won by Renamo in the last election, but the soldiers came and they burnt houses and hurt anyone supporting Renamo.
Mozambique's government says it will investigate the allegations and blames gunmen linked to Renamo for ambushes in which civilians have been killed. The refugees have been told they can't stay here, it's too exposed. They have to move to Luwani camp, which was set up to cater for 300,000 refugees from Mozambique's civil war, which ended in 1992. It's reopened for this new wave of people.
So the full scope that one would expect in a refugee response is available in Luwani and not at all possible here because we're so close to the border. The physical safety does not allow us to establish a proper camp here, but simply the lack of land. There is not enough space for all the people who are here.
This man is marketing Luwani. You'll have your own house, he says. But it's 3 hours from the border, so going takes away the possibility of slipping back into Mozambique to check the security situation. Some families have decided to go. In the bag is her most precious possession, a radio she hopes will keep her informed about what's happening at home.
About 140 people are moving to Luwani camp today, where conditions are a lot better. But in doing so, there's a level of acceptance that their situation is becoming permanent, and that's been part of the reason they've been so resistant to the move.
It's a bumpy, dusty ride, but after 3 hours they arrive. It's the farthest many of them have been from their homeland. Luwani camp was a haven for a generation of Mozambicans who fled civil war. Now old enemies are fighting once again. A new generation is here for safety. Tanya Page, Al Jazeera, Malawi.